Bridget Jones's Diary is rumored for 4K. The Addams Family and Inglorious Bastards get 4K release dates. And will the newly announced Criterion 4Ks be arriving in 2021? All this and more in the latest physical media report. Stay tuned. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken, here today to deliver to you the Physical Media Report episode 70. That is right, guys. We are at another incredible milestone episode. I cannot believe we have made it this far, all the way to episode 70. And I appreciate everybody tuning in today to cover everything new in the world of physical media. We're going to cover the rumors, the new announcements, what is coming out that's new this week, the deals, and there are tons of deals this week, guys. And yeah, this is just a jam-packed show today, guys, covering everything new in the world of 4Ks, Blu-rays, physical media. We cover it all here every single Monday on the Physical Media Report. And before I get into it, guys, I want to ask that if you are not yet a subscriber of the Mid-Level Media channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more great content. I do all kinds of stuff on this channel, mostly centered around the world of physical media, reviews, Blu-ray hunts, out and about vlog videos at Dollar Generals and Dollar Trees. This Physical Media Report every single Monday. I do live streams with other collectors every single Tuesday night on World's Biggest Collectors. And tomorrow night we have an awesome guest, Down to Movie, will be joining me. So just all kinds of great physical media based content. So if you like Blu-rays, if you like 4Ks, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. And also be sure to like this video, guys. Every single like will help this video out and help this channel grow, and I would greatly appreciate it. And also be sure to comment down below, guys, everything that we cover today. We're covering a lot. What are you the most excited about? What are you planning on picking up? Leave that in the comment section below, and make sure to turn on those bell notifications for future videos, guys. So let's get into it. Let's start with the rumors. And of course, the rumors are brought to us by the rumor master himself, Geek Gab on Instagram. So I think this one came out like 2 to 3 days ago, but Bridget Jones's Diary on 4K is coming from Studio Canal on November the 17th. So I posted this on Instagram yesterday, I believe, and I said I could probably think of maybe 1,000 4Ks that I would want to be released before this one. But okay, Bridget Jones' Diary, let's go, let's do it on 4K. I don't know if I've seen this movie, to be honest. I feel like I have when I was young, and I know there's like two sequels, I think, like 2 or 3 sequels to this one. Of course, the popular English rom-com with Renee Zellweger. And yeah, I really don't know if I've seen this movie, but yeah, sure, 4K. There's a rumor out there, November 17th for Bridget Jones' Diary. Again, not officially announced on Bluray.com, but this is a rumor as of right now, and I'm sure this is more than likely going to happen. So an interesting choice for 4K, not one that I necessarily wanted, but I don't know, maybe. Let me know in the comment section below. Is this going to be worth picking up? Are you excited for Bridget Jones' Diary? Yeah, sure, why not? The next one, guys, we have The Outsiders. Now, this one we talked about a couple of months ago. It kind of went back, it faded back into obscurity, and now it's come back again, apparently being put out by Warner Brothers on November the 9th. So yeah, The Outsider, a classic 80s movie that I've never seen before, so definitely looking forward to checking that one out in 4K when it arrives. So we've also got the 10 Commandments, which was a 4K release that came out in March, I think, around Easter time. This is going to be getting a 4K steelbook from Paramount on November the 9th. This is a gorgeous looking steelbook, guys. It almost makes me wish I wouldn't have gotten the slipcover, especially since I haven't even watched the movie yet, because I would kind of want this steelbook. I don't think I'm going to double dip, but this steelbook is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, that's a rumor right now, not officially on the website. It may be on BestBuy.com as of right now. This is a very early rumor this morning that I actually posted on my Instagram this morning. So yeah, the 10 Commandments 4K Steelbook, a stunning looking Steelbook. So definitely if you're a 10 Commandments fan and you didn't pick up the 4K already, I mean, I'd say this one's pretty much a no-brainer right there. So let's go ahead and get into the announcements, guys. And we've got a lot of stuff that came out last week. We did get the news of Criterion going to 4K. I actually made a video about that last Wednesday. I just could not wait until the Physical Media Report today. So it was a very early video, and to be honest, like, I didn't read everything that Criterion put on their website. I only read that Instagram post, and that had very limited information. And I got a lot of comments on that video saying that I should have read the Criterion website post because they had more info. And I would have known more if I would have read that Criterion website. Look, here's the thing, guys. Sometimes I am very crunched for time, and I didn't even plan on putting out a video on Wednesday. My kid just went back to school. I just went to the grocery store when I found out about the news. I came home, I came down here in the basement, and I shot the video based off that Instagram post and just reacted to the title. So I didn't have a ton of information. I know a lot of people were commenting that I should have read, done more research. When I do reaction videos like that, that's more or less what those are for. They're just reactions to the titles. I may leave info out. I may not have all the information available at hand. That's just kind of the nature of those kind of breaking news videos that I might start doing a few more of as we go. Now, when we get to the physical media report, that's when I'll kind of do more of my research. I have more time to dive deeper into things. So let's get into some of the things that I missed in this report that a lot of people were commenting about. So the 6 titles that were announced are the Citizen Kane, Menace to Society, The Piano, Mulholland Drive, The Red Shoes, and a hard day's night. Sorry, I messed that one up. All coming to 4K from the Criterion. Now, no official release dates as of yet. No announcements as to when these are coming out. But one thing that they did note on the website that I don't think I discussed on that video was there's supposed to be an announcement for the first one of these coming in the November release slate. So this was supposed to come out this week. At some point this week, they're going to drop their November release date or release slate for these titles. And one of these Criterion 4Ks are supposed to be in there. Maybe two will be in there. But I'm pretty sure that we'll be getting Citizen Kane in November. I'm certain that that one's almost a lock because it's the 70th anniversary. It was the first Criterion apparently to be released on Laserdisc in 1984, 37 years ago. And like I said in my video last week, somebody messaged me and said that apparently it has a VHS tape. Apparently there was like 3 Criterions that were released in VHS. I think it was like the 39 Steps and the Lady Vanishes were the other 2. But yeah. The November release slate is supposed to be announced this week. And yeah, we're going to be getting one of these apparently in 2021. So I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be Citizen Kane. Maybe we'll get Menace to Society as well this year. Will be announced with that as well. And who knows, that maybe at the December we might get another one as well. So we will be getting some of these titles this year. So that is exciting, guys. Now with these sets, you will have the 4K movie release, and then you're going to have the Blu-ray disc with the special features on it. So the special features are not going to be on the 4K disc. Now this is a lot of 4K releases are like that. Usually get an audio commentary, maybe one special feature on the 4K, and then the Blu-rays usually has all the additional special features. So no real surprise there. We still don't have any news on the price points for these. I am speculating that they're going to be between $45 and $50. I really don't see them being too much higher than that. And the reason I say that is when you're looking at the regular Blu-rays and 4Ks that are released just on a week-to-week basis, like usually there's about the $5 to $10 difference between the Blu-ray and between that 4K release. So usually you'll see a Blu-ray for $20 and then you'll see a 4K for $28 or something like that. So I'm speculating they're going to be between the $45 and $50 range. And because it's Criterion, it's probably going to be more towards the $50 range. If I'm being honest, but I wish that they would price these at like $45, maybe lower their Blu-rays down to $35 or something, because I think that they're going to be more successful with that business strategy, if I'm being honest. This $45 sounds a lot better than $50 to me, but yeah, these are going to have Dolby Vision and Atmos only on select titles. I know it was announced, and I might have announced it myself, that they were going to be on every title, but no, they're just going to be on select titles, and those titles have not yet been announced yet. So just some cleanup there for the Criterion releases. I'm still super excited, and I've been getting a lot of people that commented on that video and said the Red Shoes is going to be absolutely worth it because it's one of the first films in Technicolor. So that one's kind of more on my radar now. I might be getting like the Red Shoes, and then Menace to Society might be my 2 pulls for that. I'm definitely not going to grab them all. And then a lot of people were talking up The Piano is a really great movie as well. So yeah, definitely still very excited for these guys, but just wanted to kind of clarify some things and do some cleanup on that Criterion announcement. So let's go ahead and get into the next thing that was officially announced. The next 2 things that were officially announced was the Inglorious Basterds 4K, guys, coming out from Universal on October the 12th. So yeah, super excited for this. Inglorious Bastards is it's definitely in my top 5 Tarantino, maybe top 3. Love that movie, so can't wait to see that in 4K. So we got the official like artwork and everything, the cover and all that stuff, and the steelbook as well. So the Addams Family 4K is coming out from Paramount on November the 9th. This also has an official pre-order up right now, guys. So, and it's like the Mamushka edition or something like that, the thing that Gomez says in the movie. I don't know, it's been years since I've seen it, but It's a nice cover. It's a nice cover. I would have went with, I really like that artwork. I think that teaser artwork, the non-official artwork that was posted up by Geek Gab, I believe, like a few months ago. But yeah, the artwork's not bad. It looks pretty much like the Blu-ray artwork, if I'm being honest. So the Addams Family 4K, I'm excited. I really want Addams Family Values. That's my favorite one of the series, but Addams Family on 4K, I'm definitely going to pick that one up at some point as well. It's a classic from my childhood. The Anaconda 4-movie collection, guys, the quadrilogy, and I've only heard that term used in a physical media release one time, and I guess it's been used other times, but the DVD Aliens release of the first 4 Aliens movies. So we have a quadrilogy of the Anaconda movies coming from 88 Films. This is a UK release only on October the 25th. So this is going to include Anacondas from 1997, Anacondas The Hunt for the Blood Orchid, Anaconda 3 Offspring, and Anaconda 4 Trail of Blood from 2009. Now, I knew that there was a sequel to Anaconda, but I did not know that there was 4 sequels to Anaconda. This set looks awesome. Like the cover art on this set is absolutely fantastic. I don't think I'm going to get it though, because really, like, Anaconda itself is like a cheesy, like, B-rate monster movie. I think Jennifer Lopez is really good in that movie, Ice Cube as well. Jon Voight is what he is. He's the weird accent thing. It works for the movie, but it is very goofy and kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. It's a snake. But it's a fun movie. I like the movie, but it's not exactly like a prestigious, like, classic from that era. So Anacondas, the other ones, they sound horrible. They honestly sound horrible. I remember them all going straight to video. So I don't think I'm going to be getting this set because I already have Anaconda on Blu-ray from Mill Creek. So I don't really need this. But the set is gorgeous. I understand it if you want to get it just for like collector's purposes. But it's a cool looking set. But getting into the Shout Scream October announcements, guys. So in addition to the Halloween 4Ks that are dropping right at the beginning of the month, we're also going to be getting this other stuff from Shout and Scream this month as well. So we got Wes Craven's film, and it's obscure Wes Craven. It's so obscure that I've never even heard of it, but apparently a lot of people have. This is Deadly Friends, starring Christy Swanson, who was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And this comes out on October the 12th. So really cool cover art on this one, but I've never heard of this movie. So I'm excited to probably buy this one and check it out for the first time, because I heard a lot of people say some really cool things, and I'm always down to watch another Wes Craven horror classic for sure. We also got Killer Party coming out on October the 26th, which I know a lot of people were excited about as well. We got Don Knotts' 5-film collection from 1966 to 1971 coming out on October the 5th. Now, this includes The Ghost and Mr. Chicken, The Reluctant Astronaut, The Shakiest Gun in the West, The Love God, and How to Frame a Fig. So, some interesting titles. I think I've heard of The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. I've seen it out and about some places. But, yeah, I didn't know Don Knotts was such a prolific actor outside of the Andy Griffith series. So, I don't know. Should I get this? Are these good movies to be in the Don Knotts collection? Let me know in the comment section below. We also got one that everybody seems to be losing their mind over. It's got Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase, Demi Moore. This is Nothing But Trouble, coming out on October the 26th with loads of special features. There were so many new special features and interviews with this, including one with Dan Aykroyd himself. I guess Chevy Chase was too busy to come back and do one for this. But yeah, it's got a Dan Aykroyd interview in it. This movie looks interesting. Dan Aykroyd in heavy makeup. And yeah, I've seen images from this movie. It looks very strange. But I've heard a lot of people love this movie. So yeah, I'm excited to maybe potentially purchase this and check it out for the first time. We also got Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. This is coming out from Shout Factory on October the 12th. Just a regular like catalog release. Showgirls is coming to Blu-ray. It's already got a Blu-ray release, but it's getting an Umbrella Entertainment release from Australia on September the 1st. Now, this is going to include that documentary, You Don't Know Me, which is the main character's name of the film, in it as well. So yeah, it's got tons of special features. This is going to be coming out from Umbrella Entertainment over in Australia on September the 1st. We've also got Kung Fu Season 1 on Blu-ray from Warner Brothers coming out on November the 2nd. We've got Spirited Away, the 20th Anniversary Collector's Edition Blu-ray coming out from Studio Canal on September the 27th. We've got Superman, the complete animated series from 1996 to 2000, the 25th Anniversary Blu-ray set coming out from Warner Brothers on October the 12th. I didn't even know they did a Superman animated series. It looks kind of like the same animation style they used for Batman, the animated series, so that's pretty cool. The Guest on 4K, guys, coming from Second Sight. No release date as of yet, no official artwork yet. I'm just putting up the poster, but I am super excited from this. I don't get a lot of these Second Sight releases outside of Dawn of the Dead 4K. I'm definitely going to be ordering this one because The Guest, if you have not seen that, is one of the most underrated, I don't know if you call it like horror, but like horror thriller, kind of sci-fi as well, movies of like the past 10 years, directed by Adam Wingard, the same guy that did Godzilla vs. Kong and You're Next. All kinds of great movies. I love him as a director. So I cannot wait for this one. I'm definitely going to get my pre-order in as soon as it's up for The Guest in 4K. Because I'm sure it's going to look phenomenal as well. A lot of cool retro colors and stuff like that used. It just feels very 80s and has a freaking spectacular score as well. So cannot recommend The Guest highly enough. We've also got the Mae West collection, guys, from 1932 to 1941. This is coming out from Indicator. It's going to be Region B locked on November the 22nd. I'm going to show you the titles. I'm just going to kind of flash them up instead of reading them all so that way you can see them. But yeah, the Mae West collection, very, very notable actress from the 20s, 30s, 40s. I'd say definitely one of the more popular actresses in that classic film era. So I know there's a lot of Mae West fans probably watching, but let me know if you're excited for this one, if you're planning on purchasing it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into these deals. And man, oh man, do we have tons of spectacular deals today, guys. And you know, here at the Mid-Level Media channel, you know, we know times are tough. You can't go out every single week and spend $300 to $400 on all the latest Blu-ray and 4K releases. You gotta wait, you gotta pick your spots, and I am here to help you do that by showing you and pointing you in the right direction of these fantastic deals. So most of these are on Amazon right now. I'm going to be using my Amazon affiliate link and posting those links to most of these deals in the description below. So definitely use those if you plan on getting any of these and help support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. But let's go ahead and run down these deals real quick, guys. We got Speed on 4K, which I actually put in my community tab earlier today because it's kind of like the deal of the day, I would guess. $17.99 for that Speed on 4K. Now, I purchased it for 25 bucks when it came out. It's a great release. I've got a review up on the channel. You can go check it out if you want to decide on if you want to grab this. But yeah, somebody commented that I'm sure it's probably going to go down in price as we go, but this is definitely the cheapest that it's been thus far. So I would say if you want this movie, definitely pull the trigger on it right now, and you probably still get a slipcover out of it as well. So Speed on 4K, guys, for $17.99. We've also got Nomadland on Blu-ray for $13.99. I might actually grab this one because I've been waiting for the price drop. It came out, it was like 25 bucks, and it doesn't have a slipcover. I don't know why it wasn't released as a slipcover. It just pisses me off. But Nomadland, the Best Picture winner from 2021, is coming out, or not coming out, but is on sale for $13.99. We've also got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for 15 bucks. Great movie. Willy Wonka 4K went down $1. I think it was $17.99 last week. Now it's $16.99 this week. Friday the 13th 8-movie collection is now $49.99, so it went down $10 from last week. Last Action Hero, the 4K release of that, just the standard 4K release, is $16.99. Knowing in 4K, classic Nicolas Cage action movie for $12.99. Batman: The Long Halloween Part 1 for $13.99. Gattaca 4K for $16.99. We've also got the 6-film Rocky Blu-ray set, which is a set that I do own. It's a really nice set for $16.39. So for 6 films, Rocky films, some of the greatest movies of all time, $16.39. Great price for that. We've also got a bunch of the 4K catalog titles that are still on sale for $16.99 that we've gone over before, but I'll go ahead and point out that they're still on sale. All of these for $16.99. Space Jam in 4K, Animal House in 4K, The Sting in 4K, Smokey and the Bandit in 4K, Scott Pilgrim in 4K, Howard the Duck in 4K, Shrek in 4K, all $16.99 right now, guys. The Incredible Hulk in 4K is $9.99. We've also got Psycho on 4K for $16.99 as well. That's new this week. And we've got Lord of War, which I actually went ahead and purchased this for $13.60. I had some Amazon points, so I got it for free. And this is one that a lot of Nicolas Cage fans usually talk about as like one of their favorite Nicolas Cage movies. So I'm excited to check this one out and potentially maybe do a 4K review of it on the channel. Let me know in the comment section below if you'd be interested in that. Also, Kubrick 3-film set, a 4K set with Full Metal Jacket, The Shining, 2001: A Space Odyssey for $52.99. So great deal for those 3 classic Kubrick films in 4K. Let's go ahead and get into what is new this week. And there's not a lot of huge releases this week. There's definitely one that has different editions and exclusives and stuff, but there's definitely a lot to cover today. So let's go ahead and get into it. A lot more than I originally thought that there was going to be. So we've got the Labyrinth 4K Digibook. I know a lot of people are excited for this one. This is coming from Sony for $27.99. It's got some new special features as well. And it is a Digibook, and we don't really get those too often. I don't know who is going to be carrying this one. I imagine that maybe Walmart will have this and possibly Best Buy. I don't really see Target having it, but who knows? We could be surprised, and maybe Target's the only one that carries this one. But I haven't seen this movie yet. It already has a 4K release that came out, I think, 2 years ago. So this is an additional 35th anniversary edition of the film. So yeah, I haven't seen the movie yet. I've got it on Blu-ray. I'm not going to purchase this until I see the movie, and I know that it's worth it because $27.99 is pretty steep for a blind buy. We've also got Sundown, the Vampire in Retreat, one that I absolutely am going to purchase on a blind buy from Vestron Video, number 21 for $12.69, guys. Hopefully we'll find this in Walmart tomorrow. And I'm going to try to get a review out for this for that one this week as well. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, that's the big release of the week from Lionsgate. It's getting a 4K for $30.99. It's getting a Blu-ray for $21.99. And it's getting a Best Buy exclusive steelbook for $31.99 as well. A really nice looking steelbook. But yeah, very steep prices on this one. The Lionsgate usually does jack them up a little bit. On those 4Ks. You usually see the largest gap between the Blu-rays and the 4Ks with the Lionsgate titles. But yeah, I think I heard some decent things about this one, but I did not like the first one at all. So I don't know if I'm going to fork over the money to watch this one in 4K. I might just end up renting it or something if I'm really curious about the movie. The Hitman's Bodyguard, the original one, gets a 4K steelbook from Best Buy for $19.99. So that's a really nice looking steelbook, but again, not a huge fan of the movie, so probably won't be getting this one. We got Stay Out of the Attic coming out from RLJE. This is one that's absolutely on my radar now. Been hearing some pretty decent things from this one, Shudder exclusive for $12.99. I love these RLJE titles because they're super cheap and affordable. And yeah, so I'm definitely probably going to be getting this one and trying to watch it and let you guys know my thoughts on it. Definitely check out my RLJE recommendation video that I did a couple of weeks ago with a seance review in there as well. The Truffle Hunters on Blu-ray from Sony for $22.99. Don't really know what that is. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is getting a 4K anniversary edition steelbook from Best Buy, 20th anniversary edition for $31.99. That's a very steep price for that. And the Blu-ray, just a regular Blu-ray edition, their anniversary edition, for $14.99 as well. The Waterman Blu-ray from RLJE is $14.99. And Discovery of Witches Season 2 from RLJE for $23.99 as well. So RLJE's got quite a few releases coming out this week. Shout Factory has some releases this week as well, including The Rebels of PT-218 for $17.99. Fast Vengeance for $17.99, and The Borrower for $24.99 for the Shout Factory releases. We also have 2 Welgo USA releases, including Midnight Diner for $17.99, Little Q for $17.99 as well. We've got 4 Kino Lorber releases this week, guys, including 2 Billy Wilder films, The Fortune Cookie for $16.59 and The Emperor Waltz for $16.59. So both of those are Billy Wilder films. We also have Fitz Willie for $16.59 and The Indian Doctor, the complete series, for $33.49. Not really familiar with that either. Code Red is coming out with Percy on Blu-ray for $19.99. We've also got 2 Warner Archive releases with Shadow of the Thin Man for $17.99 and In the Good Old Summertime for $21.99 as well. We've also got Rogue Hostage on Blu-ray from Vertical Entertainment for $16.99. We've got Riders of Justice on Blu-ray for Magnolia Pictures for $12.99. And we've got Rad on Blu-ray from Mill Creek for $12.99 as well. Now, this one had a Blu-ray steelbook. Now, this is the same disc, but it's not a steelbook. It's just standalone Blu-ray case. So this had a steelbook that came out earlier this year for, I think, 20 bucks. You might still be able to get it. I did review it on the channel, this transfer and release and all those special features and stuff. So you can go back and check that out if you want to, but that was for the steelbook release. We've also got the original cast album Company coming out from Criterion for $27.99 and 2 family-friendly Sony catalog titles for $22.99. We've got Care Bears 2 and Bingo, which is some kind of a dog movie, coming out from Sony for $22.99. So there you have it, guys. That is the whole rundown for this week. Definitely not a lot of like big titles. I mean, we do have the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. That's a big one. And the Labyrinth 4K. But besides that, just a lot more like obscure stuff and stuff, but a lot of stuff that I think we'll be able to check out and see in stores tomorrow. So I'm excited for the Blues Day Tuesday hunt tomorrow. But with that, guys, I appreciate everybody checking out this Physical Media Report episode 70. Please comment down below what you're the most excited about. Please like this video. Also, turn on those bell notifications for all future videos. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.